Nora.
And welcome to Season 3, Episode 5 of
Go with the Flow.
Today we're making a wholemeal ginger cake.
It's another gingerbread cake thing, but I should be pretty different because of the whole wholemeal aspect. It also doesn't have the treacle in it, and it's got lemony icing.
Yeah, it seems like it won't be as heavy, I guess.
Or
but
as rich.
Yeah, maybe that's the better word. It seems at least different enough to make it new and worthwhile. We read the recipe this time.
We sure did.
I read it out loud.
Yep.
So that we made sure that we both knew, and we know that we have to heat things up.
Yes.
So that's gonna happen, and we also have this.
We found this in our cupboard. We didn't know it existed, but it seems right for this recipe.
Just feels right.
Felt right. The recipe says a 9-inch round, but you know, this just no. It's a 12 by 9 something or a roasting tin,
tray bake.
So we're just gonna use like a 13 by 9 glass thing, but we found this, which is still 13 by 9, so wrong size. But I imagine this is more like a roasting tin, being metal and all.
So for this one, there's a couple things that are a little bit different. One of them is that we're using regular granulated sugar, not caster sugar. One is, as in the name, it has wholemeal flour, but it's only half wholemeal and half regular flour. So we made some.
I mean regular self-rising.
Yeah, regular self-rising. Yeah, not plain flour. That's
not
different.
Heavy flour.
Strong
flour.
Heavy flour. So, we made our self-rising wholemeal already. It's not quite measured out, so we will measure it from this. And I will fling some around because we don't need all of it. Gently heat the butter, syrup, sugar, marmalade, and milk together.
Oh yeah, the marmalade.
Yes, this has marmalade. Marmalade.
Marmalade.
Just some plain orange marmalade in it. It specifically says don't be over generous with it because otherwise the cake will stink.
I get to open one of these cans again.
Good luck.
See if it gets better this time. At least it won't be as, the treacle was very intense and scary looking.
That's true. Haha, that was easy. Thanks, Lyle.
I learned from you last time.
Oh, it looks cool in there.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Just gonna be here a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at the camera more, but what if I drift with my arm and I get syrup everywhere?
I told Nora that everyone wants to see her face more. She said she was just never gonna look away from the camera now.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna make baking difficult, but it's worth it if it's what the people want.
So now we want to sift the it is self-raising. Really, that's what it says. That sounds weird.
Oh, you're gonna say self-righteous.
It's very self-righteous, this flour. The regular non-wholemeal one first. Yes. And we're gonna sift that in with...
Because we don't sift the other one, I don't think.
Weird.
Yeah, so it's mixed spice, yum yum yum, and that's what it's called, and ginger.
It's on the label. Mixed spice, yum yum yum.
I mean, we made it, so...
actually says that it's cheese.
We could make a label that says mixed spice, yum yum yum. We have that power. So now we're adding the brown flour.
Yep. And this is 175 again.
Will you do it perfectly?
I need to because I can't take it out. No, I mean really, we're putting it onto the other flour. So.
I know, but...
And because that white flour now has spices in it, they really look like the same color. Now we mix that together, and we have to wait a little bit because that's not melted yet.
No, I just turned it up.
And we need to let it cool a little bit before we mix them. So now we wait.
I can do my plug of the week in the meantime. It's not one day at a time, but if you haven't watched One Day at a Time, you should.
I need to.
She should. This is also, my real plug of the week is something that she hasn't seen either, but it's called Lovesick. There are 2 seasons on Netflix right now, short seasons. It's British, and it's really good. All the characters are really good. The format and storyline is really interesting because it's a lot of, every episode is a specific flashback, but that gives you insight into the present storyline. I have 2 problems with it though. One, it's all based on this guy getting chlamydia and then contacting everyone that he needs to contact. But sometimes it goes back like 6 years and it's like, hello, you should be tested more than every 6 years. Second thing is that it's definitely like not very body shape diverse.
Oh, it could be eggs. That's true. Paul Hollywood does eggs.
Oh,
You got it?
I wish. I love
You're
that
a champion.
phrase though. Paul Hollywood does egg. Again, if you haven't seen Masterclass, do it just to watch Paul Hollywood crack eggs.
Yeah, it's amazing. But we learned that Mary Berry uses 2 hands, and that made me feel better about myself.
Ah. And she was like, ha ha ha, you always use your one hand tricky biz.
It's like,
That's
just
not what she said.
done.
I wish she said the words tricky biz. Get it in there. Okay. Eggs. Don't want to mix too much.
there you go. And that's everything that goes in this cake.
That's that.
Yep, we're done.
So it's been less than an hour. It's only been like 50 minutes. We smell it though, and
Yeah.
we're concerned. So we're just gonna go for it now. Definitely more than slightly shrunken. I mean, it might be overbaked, but it's not burnt. The edges are a little crisp.
Okay, so it's not horrible.
It's not terrible.
We saved it.
Glad we looked at it when we did.
What are we doing?
Weighing out some
What's the word?
bird. Oh.
What?
225. Right there.
Oh. Hey.
You're done. Stop. And then 3 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Probably want a little spoon.
Probably.
Or a big spoon. Okay. That's what I grabbed, so that's what we're using. What's happening? This?
I assume we got the spoon so it could kind of measure, or maybe not.
Wasn't on purpose, but it's gonna work.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna glob it and you can spread it.
Glob it. Official term. The cake's still a little warm too. I just
Hopefully it
really
won't
wanted to get
be a
it.
problem. Too much.
Done.
I like the frosting. The cake itself, not that exciting. Kind of just not that much flavor, I guess.
I kind of disagree, actually. I think tastes a lot like ginger. It's really moist. I really like this one. When I bite around the edge, it definitely did get a little bit burnt, or just cooked, definitely. It tastes better towards the center, and at the edge, it's just a little too much.
The little candied bits at the top are kind of nice. They don't have that much texture, but it's a little like burst of gingery flavor. Not a ton to say about this, really. It's pretty good. It's not my favorite.
Now we wait for it to cool.
Like I'm on a skateboard in slow motion.